helping me win re-election time and time again, and it's been such a privilege and an honor to serve all of you. I think you all know I take it very seriously, but part of the evening I wanted to use to say thank you to each of you. Some of you have interned in my office, like Matt Castle. Others have helped on so many campaigns, like Karen Darmer and Jean and Ram and Bev, and so many of you all around the room as I look and see. And I want to say a particular thanks to both Robin Gunderson and Steve Gunderson. Where's Steve?
We just got a call.
You just got a call. Steve, I know, is very busy. They have been such gracious and hospitable hosts over the years, and it's such a special time for me to come here in their living room and get their welcome and their support, and I'm just forever indebted and very, very grateful to you and your daughters and all the help that you've given. Has everybody heard the story about the first election night in November of 2006 and what Robin and her two daughters did? Have you guys heard that story?
No.
You haven't heard that story? So, so just for context, some of you folks are a little new and you don't know just how Republican this district was. 40 plus years of Republicans. I went to the House Clerk's office in about February of 2007 after I got sworn in and everything, and I was sort of curious because as I was asking people while campaigning, you know, well, they knew Sue Pope, of course, she was in there for 10 years, and then Seal Hicks before her, and then Hasty Evans, I think, before her, and then there was somebody else before her, and what was it? Ann Gannett, right, exactly. So it was interesting, 4 women, and you know, I have 4 daughters, so I'm a big supporter of women in elected office, so I'm not going to say anything about the gender issue, but all Republicans, interestingly, and the House Clerk didn't have any records that went farther back than 1966, but 40 straight years, 1966 to 2006, all Republicans. And so this was a very, very tough race. I had been running and walking and going door to door since about April of that year, and it was election night. I was absolutely exhausted. I had not had much sleep in the past week or whatever. I was a little bleary-eyed, and I was at the last polling space in Sudbury, where most of the last stragglers were coming in, and it was about, I want to say, 7 o'clock, and I was kind of wiped. I had one more hour, and believe me, I was asking my campaign manager, said, Matt, how much more time? Because I can't, you know, I'm running back and forth on the parking lot, shaking every hand. And who drives up but Robin and her 2 daughters? And they start singing. They put the windows down, and they started singing a song. Now, what was this song?
Ariana had just performed in Bye Bye Birdie.
Right, that's right. Bye Bye Birdie.
So they sang in harmony. They sang, we love Tom Conroy. Yes,
We love Tom Conroy. Oh, yes, we do. We love Tom Conroy. Yes,
true.
it was like 100 shots of adrenaline. I could have climbed a mountain with that. It was just so rejuvenating and energizing, and again, forever grateful. And when you think about the fact that, you know, we basically broke even in Sudbury. I mean, every vote was counting in this election. Those kind of efforts and that kind of gesture was just...
well, and the one Republican sign holder basically wilted at that
That's
time.
right. That's right. And Sue was there. Sue Pope herself was there, and she left, and the other person left.
We just
and
beat him.
yeah, we just outworked him and outsang him. So it was really just a special moment. So that is a long introduction, but a very heartfelt and sincere thank you to all of you and Robin and Steve particularly. So. I'm just very grateful that so many of you showed up tonight. I wanted to just